Atta girly. That's a big waterfall, Ma. That's cool. Cool, buddy. Oh, I hear that. More guns. It's pretty loud, buddy. It's a loud one. You hear that? Yeah! Focusing on now. And I'm gonna add that into my dog training. So what I'm gonna do is I normally write a description when I post a video. It's really hard to actually talk about these things because you have so many things going on in your head, you can't really explain it thoroughly. So what I'm gonna do is jot down some notes and then read from my notes after I observe Bella's behavior. And what I'm gonna try to do is take our daily activities and then tie it into behavior and then tie that into dog training skills. And then write a little script, and then I'll post it on YouTube. What do you see out there? Is it a Yeti? There's a lot of Yetis here. I don't know if you can. Good girl. Atta girly. Good girl, Bella. Yeah. Okay, come on, let's go. Hurry up. Good girl. It's a dragon. What do you see, bud? Yeah, you look good up there. That's good, girly. That's my girl. That's a good girl. Good. I'm thinking about the past when I was an animal technologist. And my job was to take care of animals. I was a technician then doing all the medical care for them. And I was so interested in animal behavior that I just kept learning and studying textbooks, and always wanted to be an animal trainer. So I focused on taking animal training courses. I got my certification in dog training. And what happened now is it led into me remembering one of the main factors that when I was an animal technologist, and that was observations. We took daily observations, and those daily observations, we wrote up reports, and from those reports we would treat the animals. Same thing in regards to animal behavior. We would observe the animals and then correct the behavior, or we'd learn from just observations. So I wanted to apply that more into my dog training because I think that science behind animal observations is phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is take my knowledge that I've learned from the past in animal behavior and science classes, animal science, and observe Bella, observe her body language, her postures, her quirky squealing noises, her silly activities, because they have their own individual vocabulary. And I'm going to write up some kind of a discussion like what I do when I post it. You have where you're able to post what you discuss. You write a discussion about what you post. Basically, I'm going to do that and then try to present it in a little more detail than just talking about it, because it's hard to just talk about it when you don't talk to an audience or you don't have people talking back. So what I want to do is to try to get better at this so I can help the people, or hopefully help the people with their questions about animal training. For example, what I noticed about Bella, I noticed with Bella that my body language tells her if she is doing something right or wrong. That's a good sign of feedback, especially in the dog training. So I observe all her responses to my body language. If I'm tense or angry or uptight, the dog training is not going to go very well. But if I'm relaxed and smooth, it's a positive experience. It's a happy, fun time experience. When Bella and I are walking or hiking, even though my back is turned on her, I can see her from the side of me, moving faster, slower, depending on what her nose is catching along the way. Bella has earned her freedom with me constantly, because I trust her now. I trust her off leash. I trained her for that. I know that I could call her to come back to me at any moment, and she will, 100%. My posture is tall, relaxed, flowing. This is how animals move when they are feeling tranquil, at peace, and happy. So I've observed this with Bella, and I noticed that when that situation is occurring, it's 100% positive in her training. It doesn't have to be forceful. Bella makes quirky little gestures on purpose because it generates emotion. The realm of feelings is where my dog Bella's communication takes place with me. The more peaceful and balanced I am with Bella, the more attuned I am to Bella's emotional energy, the more receptive Bella is to my communications, to my dog training. In essence, Bella's behaviors are really just a reflection to my emotional energy. Most of Bella's behaviors are emotionally based. For example, too excited, too fearful. I already spoke about this, that she was taken from the mom too early. She probably didn't get a lot of socialization, if any at all. So the simple solution is to communicate with Bella and help her balance her emotions. Learning how to speak in actions she might make. So what I'm focusing on today is basically observation. Watching her postures, her quirky little gestures, the way she rolls around, the way she angles her body towards me, all those different things that she's trying to communicate with me on an energetic level. The more I can understand her language, the better the dog training goes, the more positive the experience. So my focus today basically is on trying to understand dog language, the secret language of dogs. Actually, there was a book, The Secret Language of Plants, too. I remember reading that when I was young. Now it's a secret language of dogs. And this is what I'm going to do with Bella, and I'm hoping if everything goes the way I can foresee, that the training will be tenfold. It'll be a phenomenal training. That's my plan, and that's what I want to get. I'll get you more feedback on. Reiterate one thing I just spoken about. The solution is to communicate with Bella and help her balance her emotions. She has high energy emotions. She's a little bit fearful, a little stressful, but I need her to become more balanced, so I work with her. Learning how to speak and actions she might make is one way to communicate with her 100%, because then I'm on the same level. I'm on her secret dog vocabulary level, and that's what my aim is to do. At that point, I can train her 100%. There, girlie. You got ice. It's melting. We never did get to walk on the ice this year. Kind of disappointing, right? Next year. I have a real good book on dog language. I have to look that up. I haven't found that in a while. It's somewhere on my bookshelf. But that book is definitely worth reading. If I find it, I'll definitely post that information, because I think that'll help a lot of people with it. There's a Norwegian dog trainer, a female. She's phenomenal. She has a lot of good books. I don't offhand remember her name, but I will get that information and post it next time, because that's probably the best book to read on dog language. Pretty cool, bud. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's good. Hey, bud. We're good to go. This is the end. Time.